ChibiReviews is under attack, guys, if you can believe it. Once again, ChibiReviews is under attack. This VTuber by the name of Deme, I think that's what we're calling her anyway, put up this tweet saying, hey, just a reminder, I'm extremely uncomfortable with NSFW art of me. And then she says, why did you make your VTuber look like that? Just because I like sexy or hot things doesn't mean I want to see porn of my character, or whatever she goes on to say. Now, I'll just give my take on that. So none of the, I'm close to saying files. Is there a better word? No. The files that care about this feel at ease. Obviously, it's retarded for a VTuber to be like, oh, you can't make porn art of me. It's just, it's unenforceable, totally uncontrollable. No massive corporations managed to completely shut down porn of their like characters from like kids franchises and why the f do you think you would ever be able to do it? Obviously, it's stupid. However, it really shouldn't evoke any anger in you whatsoever. It's like a totally reasonable preference for someone to have and for someone to express. And at least in your interactions with that person, you should probably generally err away from referencing or posting that thing that's had distaste expressed for it. It's probably the case. It's probably just normal behavior. That's not how people took it though. People took this as a challenge, like they may often take a woman telling them no. They took this as a challenge to change that no into a yes by saying, well, actually, you're a hypocrite. You actually do want this. You actually do want this because you retweeted this lewd fan art one time. And she obviously says, well, I don't really care if the character looks sexy. I already said that. I care if it's porn. And this image isn't porn. This is, yeah, maliciously cropped. Totally reasonable response, I think, personally. And Chibi was going a little bit crazy about it. Chibi jumped in and started going a little bit crazy. And basically, this Deme person made a joke saying something to the effect of, didn't you get cucked? And then your whole friend group sided with your cheating girlfriend instead of you because they all f***ing hated you so much. Which is true. That did happen to Chibi. That did happen to Chibi. That's correct. And also made a comment about his brother being turned into a chair, I believe. And he really didn't take kindly to that. Basically, guys, this has spiraled into this absurd narrative where because, you know, she said she didn't want porn drawn of her, they then tried to turn that no into a yes by calling her a hypocrite. They then take it a step further and they have to, not only do they have to violate consent, they also have to dishonor the woman. They find evidence that this Deme bitch is getting f***ed on stream. That she's on stream as a VTuber, her boyfriend or another man is off camera to the side of the computer cracking. Okay, that's the theory. That's what the evidence shows, apparently. And that's what we're going to be taking a look at today.
I got myself in quite a bit of drama, guys. I got flashbang with Rev making a video about my current situation and the drama I'm in with a VTuber that is pretty well known in the content creation space. Basically, my first ever interaction with this VTuber was late last night when I saw a post from her saying that she doesn't like any NSFW artwork of herself. And obviously, even if you disagree with that, that's understandable. However, hours after this initial post, she retweets a NSFW art piece of herself as well, and basically I and many others decided to start calling her out for that. And obviously, when you start calling someone out because you point out that they're kind of being a hypocrite, pretty much you would expect someone to probably reply to you and try to, answer those claims. Try to answer, basically what you're trying to question. Like, why are you being a hypocrite right now? But instead of the VTuber pretty much answering the questions or even...
Yeah, I don't think there's an issue with showing this on YouTube, is there really? This is the art. So, it really isn't that crazy.
Trying to clarify, they decided to start off their opening statement against me as a personal attack. Basically saying, oh, are you the guy that got cheated on? Oh, you're the guy that had his entire friend group abandon you, and then did LMAO. And, this entire situation really just goes to show what type of person I was dealing with. I was dealing with an individual that instead of addressing the situation, instead of answering my question, their first initial reaction is to throw insults and personal attacks against someone, to basically slander their character, to make it seem like their argument isn't important at all, which in fact I feel like had the exact opposite effect, because upon this VTuber doing this, she severely miscalculated in the entire comment.
Like, this is just like, Either Chibi has to sorry, he doesn't have to because he'll never answer the question honestly, but Chibi is either grifting. I mean, this is obvious. Either grifting or he's like the most deranged pervert alive. Because if you actually, the idea you actually give a fuck, you said you don't like NSFW artwork, but you retweeted this lewd, suggestive artwork, and then she says, "Yeah, I don't like porn of my character. I'm fine with lewd artwork." You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. You actually care. You're actually like invested in that. That's like a point that you're like compelled by. You think that's like an intelligent point that you're like compelled by. I think obviously people can draw a line between explicit and non-explicit sexual content. Be okay with one and not okay with the other. That's not in any way incoherent.
Addressing the situation, instead of answering my question, their first initial reaction is to throw insults and personal attacks against someone, to basically slander their character, to make it seem like their argument isn't important at all, which in fact I feel like had the exact opposite effect, because upon this VTuber doing this, she severely miscalculated, and the entire comment section on this post is pretty much against her. Everybody is calling her out for how despicable these comments are. Even some of my haters, that people that legitimately do not even like me, they hate everything about me, even called this VTuber out for what she said, personally attacking me instead of addressing what I had to say. And so, obviously, this situation really escalated, and as you can see, you know, it garnered millions of views on the initial post. But this is not where the story ends. So the initial post where this all began, I did a little bit of digging on kind of why she even posted this to begin with, and the initial artist that posted artwork of her, she contacted them and had them remove their post from Twitter, and they took it down. Pretty much kind of, more or less, if it wasn't archived by, let's say, Rule 34 or anything, the art piece it became lost media, which is kind of crazy, honestly, especially since, like, you know, I talk about censorship and, you know, self-censorship and stuff a lot. It's stuff that kind of stings me the wrong way when I was looking into it deeper. But basically, the viral post that went viral from this VTuber, and I commented on...
The artist took it down by their own accord.
...as well, that got her initial reaction to basically personally attack me. She made that viral post pretty much shitting on that artist, and so the artist decided to remain pretty much shitting on that artist, and so the artist from this VTuber, and I commented on as well, that got her initial reaction to basically personally attack me. She made that viral post pretty much shitting on that artist, and so the artist decided to remain radio silent, neutral, didn't say anything. But obviously, me and many others started calling her out for her hypocrisy because of her just retweeting artwork. And basically, upon this, I come to find out that the artwork that she did retweet, by the way, was the very same person that took down their artwork for her, and the only reason why the initial artist even made a post talking about the situation after all this went down was because I commented on it. Basically,
I feel like I have to address this now because I've been seeing gimmick accounts, drama tubers, and horrible people saying some disgusting stuff thinking I'm on their side. I am not. I wasn't aware on her stance on porn of her model. After seeing this tweet, I apologized in private and deleted the original tweet where I drew porn of her model. But she retweeted your post anyway. It's from my safe for work account. It's spicy, but clearly a pin-up, such not porn, and not the one she's talking about. But she doesn't like NSFW that clearly counts. She elaborates that she dislikes porn of her stuff, not spicy art. But Rule 34, if it exists, says porn of it. True, but it's her model and her rules. I don't want to be the type of person that draws porn of someone or someone's OC out of spite. Seeing my name on fucking ChibiReviews was the last straw. Okay? So this all seems accurate, true, reasonable, pro-social.
Basically, upon this, I come to find out that the artwork that she did retweet, by the way, was the very same person that took down their artwork for her, and the only reason why the initial artist even made a post talking about the situation after all this went down was because I commented on it, basically saying in their own words, I was the last straw. So basically, this artist more or less clarified that they didn't give a rat's ass that they were being slandered, that the VTuber that, you know, they made artwork for out of their own will, that wasn't even commissioned, was shitting on them. But instead, because I came to their defense and was calling out this VTuber for being a hip...
They were... How was Demi shitting on them? She said, I don't like this type of artwork being drawn of my character. And the artist was like, okay, no problem.
Hypocrites, they decided to basically make a stance against me, and block me. Now, I don't care if someone blocks me at the end of the day. It's not that big of a deal. I get blocked by everybody pretty much because they don't like what I have to say. Fair. But the point of the matter is instead of, you know, addressing this content creator pretty much slandering you, you decide to come after the guy that's more or less being defensive of you, trying to defend you. Instantly lock the comments, by the way, when they start getting called out for the hypocrisy, but also how vile the VTuber is for using personal attacks against me. And so the response of the artist, as I already showed, was to lock the entire comment section and block me, for I could not respond to any single way. Now, that's where the initial story ended a few hours ago. But now, since then, the VTuber in question has made a public post about it, and has now went on to basically say that they are, they're not sorry, they don't care at all, which is fair. I mean, why would you care about someone you don't really know? But they pretty much more or less doubled down on the insults against me and what they said, and pretty much reaffirmed that
I was too busy in Japan to see what happened on Twitter. What I meant by NSFW, since a lot of people are confused, I'm okay with the lewd. Never been not okay with it. I just don't like seeing people fuck, lol. To me, being a bitch, that's nothing new. I've never been nice to blah, blah, blah. So you're a massive bitch who mocks people for traumatic events that make them suicidal. Got it. Good to know. If you actually didn't bother to do any introspection, you're a sad person. It speaks to your true nature. Yeah, honestly, if we're talking about Chibi here, I don't sincerely care. I was genuinely surprised he was the guy.
he is not a good person by any means. And I feel like it's very hypocritical, which Rev kind of goes over this in his video, and I will link it in the description. Now, Rev in his video, he covers that she is a hypocrite because she decides to constantly talk about Men's Day, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, aka June. This month is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. But instead of, you know, basically keeping to that virtue, as we see, she attacked me at my most vulnerable, at a moment where I was most vulnerable, and pretty much didn't care about it. She goes on record to say she doesn't care at all, which basically means that all of her previous statements that she cares about her, you know, fans, she cares about men in general, is most likely more or less fluff and lies just to be able to siphon money off of you, which is just, we see this a lot. Pretty much, we see this a lot from a lot of different female content creators in the space, to where they play the line of, you know, having their model very sexualized and having this artwork made of them, but they like to keep a line to where they don't want to be fully that, because they want to keep that, like, innocence, but they also want to play the line of simps coming after them. And in this case, that's basically what's going on here with this VTuber, is that she is someone that is trying to play people, trying to basically say that she cares about guys and men and stuff like that, but in reality, from her reaction just to me, it proves she doesn't really care whatsoever. And I feel like this is pretty concerning for someone that tries to be on the quote-unquote tolerant and good side. But it doesn't just end here.
Oh, let it slip there, didn't they?
We gotta circle back around to her personally attacking me, which I have left out until the very end of this video, but I find it very ironic and hypocritical that she goes out of her way to say she doesn't want people to talk about her situation, which once again Rev covers in his video pretty well, link in the description, but she pretty much doesn't want to be attacked. She doesn't want anyone to comment.
This is why you never pretend to care about pathetic men, or men in general. Okay.
On her previous relationships, because her previous boyfriend, by the way, stabbed her. So, and she got back with him, by the way. She got back with an abusive boyfriend that
okay, and?
Glass house, man. Absolute
glass
house situation.
I don't understand. Were you pretending Chibi wouldn't take his girlfriend back? That's true. Didn't she leave? He didn't actually leave her, did he? There was like some tell in the way that he told the story. Yeah, she left him. Wow, so that's the first Chibi video, guys. Alright? That's step one, okay? It does not get better from here, let me assure you. Now, I watched this video at the end of Kickstream last night. Now, am I crazy? Has this guy always been a commentary channel, or is he not a clips channel and he started inserting himself? Twitch scrubbing. Yeah, this guy's super disabled. And so we're going to take a look at some of this, guys. Okay, I think let's start here.
Hello everyone and welcome to another brand new video. I just cannot even imagine what the VTubing world was like before I joined it, because Jesus Christ, I have never seen a community filled with the most crazy, most random drama ever. So if you guys may have missed it the other day, I'll have a video for it linked down below, because it kind of covers a lot more of like the back and forth and the bigger drama. I'll try to summarize it kind of quickly here because there has been new ongoings that have happened. This very popular VTuber Deme.
So immediately, Mutahar, white Mutahar. There's been ongoings that have happened. Well, ongoing, is present. So, ongoings that have happened, that can't be the case, can it? White Mutar. That can't be the case. So that's we're right off the bat with the malapropisms, which is displaying to me like grug IQ. Yeah, now get to the perversion. Come on, retard. So he goes over all this stuff. I think we give a fuck about it. We've said most of this. Now here we go. Here we go.
Is the reaction towards Chibi? Some people calling out Chibi. You know what? Once you guys get kind of see for like kind of throwing the first stick, whatever, shooting the first shot, and then
throwing the first stick, throwing whatever, shooting the first shot.
And people are gonna be like, "Hey, Demi, like this guy gave you like a 20%, like a 20-mile-per-hour throw, a little bit of like a bonk, if you will, like a Nerf ball thrown at you, and you're throwing back like a missile."
Yes!
So guys, here we go. We're finally into it. We're finally into it. This is the first piece of evidence. Let's see, guys.
This has a lot of people watching this. What is this?
Of course. This? Of course! Yes! I have bad news, Evans. Yarrow says that there was a problem with the proposed power source. So
Okay.
So guys, are we noticing crazy here? Dude, her VTube model's bobbing. Her VTube model's bobbing.
Yes!
She's struggling to talk.
I have bad news, Evans.
Dude, I'm straight gripping
Yarrow
my
says
shit.
that
I'm
there's a
straight
problem with
fucking...
the proposed power source. So
I legit... Sorry, I'm gonna just, you know, break the immersion of the segment for a moment. I saw a reply to Chronic's tweet of my coverage of this last night. Someone saying, don't care if it's true or not, still hot as fuck. I was like, okay, whatever, man. Whatever. Well, what can you do? What can you do?
Okay. I'm also not like I've piloted my VTuber. Is that the right word? Like I've used my VTuber model, and I'm kind of a bouncy person. Like this entire video, I've been like bouncing my leg nonstop. It's like ADHD. Like I'm like even on my stream sometimes, if I'm just kind of grooving, I'm going like this. So I feel like that get picked up on your model, right? Yep. But the weird, like the timing, the wording, the like enunciations.
The enunciations, guys. The enunciations in this clip, I cannot believe it. If it weren't for the enunciations, you wouldn't be able to tell she was having sex.
Grooving, I'm going like this. So I feel like that get picked up on your model, right? Yep. But the weird, like the timing, the wording, the like enunciations. Well, I was waiting for a model to be like going like this or something, dude. Like I'm telling you, like this is like funny to me, but like this is VTuber gossip.
This? Of course! Yes! I have bad news, Evans. Yarrow says that there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked if... Wow, I cannot fucking read, dude.
Okay. Like I'm trying to think of like a streamer perspective, because I've streamed and sometimes I'm like even on this video I've like stammered over words for sure, and sometimes you just give it up.
Yeah.
Okay. The kind of like the proud. I don't know. Like, is this like weird to dissect? I feel uncomfortable doing this, but whatever.
Dude, I was like actually like grade 1 level of like reading, dude. Oh my god.
I love how just one person in the chat just drops the STFU. That's it. And then femboy freen. There's femboys everywhere, dude.
Oh my god. I just need to like calm down. I'm calm now. I hope you're pulling my my this is so good. Read slower? You just gotta just lock in, dude. Okay, sorry. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Casavam. Oh, I think I just have to go more American, sorry. I wish I were, my friend, but no.
So, what was that? What was that she just said?
I think I just have to go more American, sorry.
I think I just have to go more American. Now, nobody seems to pick up when they're straight jorking their shit watching this. The obvious contextual clue you could draw from that, which is that perhaps when she says, I just need to go more American, what's being described is that she is currently doing some kind of voice acting exercise bit on stream. And that maybe, just maybe, the stunted pattern of her speech is actually not her getting railed in front of the computer, but actually simply part of her straining to do specific voices and struggling to read through the words in the correct voice. But there may even be another element here, guys. There may even be another element.
A locomotive limb here, Casabon. Oh, I think I just have to go more American, sorry. I wish I were, my friend, but no. They aren't certain that they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on
Demi, are you clenching?
an indefinite hiatus. Whoa! I suddenly can read really properly, what the fuck? Tell Private and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain from the construction yard from now. An update! Mallow and I will join.
Wait, I feel like she just has really weird speech patterns from someone who streams and like makes YouTube videos. Because like if you're just reading, you're gonna have like look at how on my video I'm like reading stuff. Does this mean that she's getting railed in the background? I have literally no idea. I don't think so.
From now.
It is a little bit weird on the timing, like accentuation, sure, but like is this? Oh, I was kind of waiting for her to start like moaning or something, you know, like like or like something weird.
An update. Oh, I can pause it with nearly 100% certainty.
So guys, did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Ignoring that setting. Oh, I can.
Did you hear that?
And it did kind of seem like her.
We'll be ignoring that setting. Oh, I can pause it with nearly 100%.
Did you hear that, guys?
Like her.
We'll be ignoring that setting. Oh, I can.
Did you hear the plap, guys?
And it did kind of seem like her.
We'll be ignoring that setting. Oh, I can pause it with nearly 100% certainty. Our friends have a count.
Guys, it's the plap. It's the plap. Okay, how can we possibly explain this? She couldn't possibly be pressing anything on her keyboard, hitting her desk, slapping her thigh. Nothing could be happening other than her getting fucked in front of the computer, guys. That's the only possible explanation. So I just know she's having crazy kinky sex right at the computer. I just know she's doing it. I just know. Okay. So a real ass wigger showed up, and these fucking perverts were just not ready for it, man. They were just not ready for it at all, bro. So let's start going through some of these. So Marini here says, gets piped on stream in front of viewers, gets uncomfortable with art of her model. And then this guy, Manager Jojo, comes in, and he says, I don't know who this Demi person is, but this clip is deceptively edited to remove her saying, God, dude, am I reading some fucking e-sex, dude, before purposely gasping and moaning while reading the rest of the messages. Goes without saying, though, even with the context, this is the type of content you would absolutely consider NSFW. So he's trying to be fair. Let's get the clip. So this is one that we were just showing in the video.
Orbital probe cannon won't be asked. Wow, I cannot. Private left to visit her friends. She fears Idea may feel responsible. What the fuck does that mean? 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our nature, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it structurally would stand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can and as far as it can. Sorry, I cannot fulfill this request. Sorry, I cannot fulfill this request. I'm sorry. Port, this is exactly what happened when I just woke up.
Yeah, I don't know what the gay fucking audio is. So that's the clip. And then here's the extra context.
The thought of concluding our elders' curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. God, dude, am I reading some fucking, like, e-sex? What the fuck is going on?
So, yeah, that's the extra context, that clip. Right before she starts doing all that panting, gasping, talking, struggling to read, she's literally saying, am I reading e-sex? No, I think we should go to the next video. Oh, this is it, guys. This one. This is the best one. Arguably like the best one. Out, like... Okay, guys, are you ready? Are you ready to be convinced?
Stupid, dude. So stupid. Or like people are whipping out like this clip. We all know what this looks like, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
dude, she's grabbing someone's dick. Dude, she's grabbing someone's dick.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what she's doing, dude. I don't know enough about these 3D models. She probably has a good explanation, or she'll like be like, absolutely, this never happened. I think this, no matter what, just the running gag of this all is so funny to me. People are insinuating that she's doing like even more stuff with people in the room, dude. Cause you know she's out here, she's like giggling and stuff, like you know what I mean. Just a weird scene, like if some, I don't know, like some dude just has like his flopping around in front of you, just laughing, dude. And I don't know.
No, they do want her to be getting fucked. They like think it's like hot. They're like getting off on it.
And there's just so much more, dude. Like there was slaps, there was giggles, there's her going, oh yes, like just crazy stuff, dude. Crazy stuff. So I want to show this too as well, because I just
so guys, hopefully you're convinced she was getting fucked on not camera, whatever the fuck you'd call it, man. Here's another Deme clip people are sending around, also deceptively cut. The claim is she's jerking a cock or something for a few seconds. The reality is this comes from 2:33:44 of VOD 2, and she's grabbing a microphone. The context is she's showing off to her chat how little progress she's made after having just died. Chat also seems to understand the humor in it. You can see them respond by spamming an emote and mimicking her boom. Keep them coming, guys. The more I debunk these claims, the more times Deme has said she'll let me crack her on stream.
Boom. I think it's a bit 10 months. What did I learn so far? Oh my god, watch this cinematic experience. Boom.
So, yeah. Obviously, it's retarded to claim she's getting fucked here. Literally no evidence. Doesn't seem to be the case at all.
New information. We got the boyfriend POV.
La 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 la. La la. So I don't know what's really going on here, but I think I do hear like 3 separate screams of a woman going, oh. It's apparently synced up at the same time of the VOD. So once again, I'm not sure
what's true. I
made
the Tiger video. The one I remember is his Nux video, where he just like totally whitewashes the VShojo shit.
What's not? I don't want to be participating in many lies, if you will, but I am a gossip channel, so what people are gossiping about is now they're calling out this guy for literally getting cut because she's moaning in the other room and people are being like, what's going on? What's up with the model? We did not hear these sound effects on the stream. And there were times in the VOD where her VOD was muted. So I'm just participating in what everyone else is saying, dude, because this is just funny. This is just funny, dude. What is going on in the VTubing world, man? Just the fact that I'm even sitting here having the conversation of this all is bonkers, dude.
Boyfriend POV.
La, 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 la. Like the dude's just literally going, la, 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 la. I can't hear anything. Let me blast this music and play some CSGO. La, 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 la. What's going on in the other bedroom? I can't hear it. I don't care. Like playing the music and making all these sounds so people don't actually hear this on his own stream, if it's true, dude. You know, like, it's someone who has full body tracking knows how this works. I do have a VR headset literally right behind me. You guys can probably literally see it. Like, I've had my VR life. I've had a vibe. I've been in VR chat, dude. I've been around the block. I've been invited to some crazy parties with some crazy streamers and VTubers, if you will. But people are...
Yeah, I've been around the block. I've been invited to some crazy VR chat parties with the VTubers and streamers. You got no idea. Bro, what's worse, that or Diddy parties? What is worse, truly? You've been around the Roblox.
It's crazy. It's literally crazy. All these comments, crazy everything, you know? Just everything.
So, as he gives his sinister laugh there, let's take a look at the next debunking, guys. This time the cuck allegation. So there's a new claim about this Deme person, that not only is she getting piped on stream, you can actually hear her getting railed during her boyfriend's stream, cucking him live if you will. This is a lie that I've also been able to completely debunk. I've matched the timestamps from both VODs, and you can actually see both of their point of views and what they were doing during each alleged timestamp I was sent. So I edited them side by side with the allegations in the top left, and I burned in the original time codes as well, as the boyfriend's time codes into the Deme footage. The time difference is 39:52. And it's basic multicam practice to easily show how dumb these claims are.
Okay, guys, I get too nervous. I get too nervous, and I always miss the last bunny hop because I scroll too fast.
Oh shit, I need to slow the fuck down. Oh! Oh!
Where is he? You were banned? Yeah, we saw. Guys, Demi screaming in the other room, it threw me off, man. Okay, that's my reasoning behind that, okay?
It's actually from before, right? They're just, I don't think I the only thing that can kill me is I can't do this! I can't do this! Oh my god, man, dude, I can't fucking do this.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Wait, he's in a perfect spot.
No, dude, she's obviously getting fucked.
Yo,
no,
jump!
Dude, she's getting
Jump!
fucked.
It's my end! Jump! No! Oh my fucking god!
86 and 1 damage wise. Guys, how long is Demon's ban gonna be for, chat? Anybody know? How long is it gonna be banned for?
Was I there?
So this while her boyfriend's stream's muted. And people were saying this whole thing was her having sex, basically. That he muted so that her getting fucked wouldn't come through his mic.
Bitch! That's your fucking streamer. That's your fucking streamer. Man, this game is stressful. Whoa. Hello? Anybody still here? Whoa. Too close to target for the text. Translated then. Alert, collision imminent, preparing for impact. Oh.
Not a single one of these seems like sex at all. I point you to wise words from this Manager Jojo guy on Twitter. The hungry man thinks of bread. Okay.
Sucks to be you. Emergency escape hatch. What are you? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, there was more text? Oh, I see, I understand. Scanning,
no, they all do, Shelby. J-Skill concluded.
Instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Hospitable. Escape screen launching. Escape. Ooh. Ooh, mortally injured. Ooh, GG's. Wait, shouldn't I bring my ship until I go back down there? I want to bring my ship before I go there. That is not what I wanted to do, lol. Gross! I have 6 ads! Ew! Ew, 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 ew! Get that shit away from me! Alright, let's buckle up and let's go in that middle thingy.
So there was another clip going around, guys. There was another clip going around that has been taken down. I can't find it on Twitter right now, but I can show it to you from my VOD yesterday. So let's just play this. Oh, this guy's cooking. This guy's fucking cooking. 2:33:29 is the timestamp this took me to. It seems like she just died, screamed about dying, and then you can audibly hear her shoving food down her greasy gullet before discarding whatever container it's in. Literally, you can hear her toss that shit on the floor at 2:34 before Station 9 tries left to do whatever she's trying to do. Oh, this guy's cooking. Oh, this guy's cooking. Yeah. She is eating. She's eating. This bitch eating. This bitch eating.
Guys, I have 9 more tries.
So yeah, guys, that's the clip that's been taken down. I couldn't find the additional evidence there. So I'm pretty sure you've pretty much seen like all the evidence really at this point.
Yo, guys, what up and hello, everyone.
So this is the last video from this guy on this topic. But if you're not convinced she was getting fucked from all of that, then you won't be. Well, yeah, that's the Deme stuff, guys. I'm gonna be real. I can't bother to watch the last Chibi video.